Hello, everybody. Welcome back for another Ixalan draft. We are recording this today on the Monday that this is going to go up. It was literally just about 1,000,000,000 degrees where I record all weekend. Yes, literally 1,000,000,000. So it was just impossible to get myself to sit down and record a draft because it was too hot to think. It was too hot to think. I did try to snatch up the QP in a quick draft, but like I said, too hot to think. I lost. So we did not. There will be no mocks videos coming. Sorry. It was still hot Sunday, so it would have been just as hot as the mocks happened, and I would have been just as useless. Here we're taking the Maverick Fane, which I haven't really talked about, but yeah, we've seen this card has whipped our butts a couple times. I've mentioned in the past I do want to have it open a nice rare or uncommon to do a real hardcore vampires deck. Yeah, so we're gonna slam that. The biggest problem here is that there's the next two best cards in the pack are probably also white. Maybe Fiery Candidate better than Interdiction. Here we've got an interesting little pick here. Paladin of the Bloodstained is not a bad card in the Vampires deck. It's 4/3 worth of stats for 3 split off across 2 bodies. Some of it with lifelink, so that's good. But there's also the Freebooter, which is a pretty good card. The card it picks up it generally does just function as a 1/2 plus a duress, because the card it picks up, they either have to spend another removal spell to get that card back, in which case win, or you just keep it there and you don't let the thing die. When the 1/2 is going to die anyway, when you had to chump with your 1/2, you're probably not in a good spot anyway. Them getting back that next card is going to hurt, but not the difference maker. And we're probably going to want to be white-black anyway. I don't think we're going to miss the Paladin as much as enough to not just take the Freebooter. This pack is pretty mediocre overall. If we were willing to get out of vampires at the moment, maybe we could talk about Tilanali's Night, but honestly, with the Maverick Fane, I'm not really willing to walk away from it quite yet. However, Queen's Agent is not a great card. It is it's 6 mana and it might be a 3/3 lifelink. You don't want that. Even for a 4/4 lifelink, that's still not a great rate. So even though that's a vampire and that's decent, I think we're going to take the Vampire's Deal here, because I think that's a good card whether or not you're in vampires. So clearly we're getting drafted our vampires away from us, because these packs have just had no white and black in them. I like the Skittering Heartstopper, but I'm not entirely sure if I shouldn't get out of this white-black deck right now. What am I going to do? Take a running ground? Crash the Ramparts? There's not anything good enough to get me to abandon the Fane. Holy, this is not good. So yeah, we're definitely getting cut. Questions are, will there be enough coming the other way to make up for it? Because it can't even just be the guy in the next seat. It has to be the guys in the next 2 seats. It has to be this person and this person. Or maybe this person. Because there's so many vampire commons, we would have seen something else. Something better in these packs. Problem is, Kapala is pretty garbo. I don't really want a Blossom Dryad. Mark of the Vampire is still one of the better cards in the pack. And because it's in our colors, we're just going to take it. Still no vampires, which is really annoying when we open the Fane, but Deadeye Tormentor is not a terrible card. It does things. It has a mana cost. The discard tends to be alright. And easily triggerable, especially with stuff like Freebooter running around. And we have... We're kind of... And if we are open to anything that's not vampires, it's probably a blue-black pirates. I think that would go decent with the black cards we have here. So... Again, don't really like Costly Plunder. Altasaur, not really where I want to be. Black-green, less of a thing than black-blue. And I think Runaround's alright. Better than, not like that much worse than getting a deeper warrior there. Am I really giving up this Maverick Fane? Is this really happening? I think this is really happening. I think I just want the depths. But then the Aerosaur that was in my opening pack goes all the way around. Am I giving up the Maverick Fame? It's probably better just to take the Castaways, right? The Aerosaur is fine, but... We're definitely black. Whether or not we're white. Somehow we ended up definitely black. Pirates Prize, question mark. March is still better than Queen's Agent, even if we're white-black, right? And if we are white or blue-black, it is a good card. We're never going to play this card as much as I want to. Honestly, I'd rather have the Field of Ruin for the sideboard. The Keeper hasn't felt very good. It hasn't felt like a real thing. Keepers are not a thing, as far as I could tell. So, it's just a matter of getting rid of somebody. If somebody happens to crack a sweet flip card, we can take care of it. I mean, we didn't get there with the white rare, but maybe we can lean into Beckett Brass here. I mean, if we're gonna splash, you know what I mean? If we're gonna splash, would you rather just be here than Unfriendly Fire or Cannonade? The Cannonade is the nut. Probably better to splash for the Cannonade or the Unfriendly Fire, but it's definitely more fun to splash for the Lord. Oh. Okay. Well, maybe we're just red, blue, black, blue, question mark. This card, we're not gonna just. Right, at this point, is it better to take Lookout or Vanquish? Do we just want Vanquish? All of a sudden, we're like this sort of removal-heavy black deck. Black-red deck. And that's what I said, we're definitely black. Oh! Okay. This helps us play this. It also is just this and every other card in this pack, basically. All these red cards. A big sign that we're going to be getting just thrown a lot of red here. Ooh, Dark Nourishment will snap too. Okay, so we are red-black. Splashing blue? Question mark? I kinda don't mind the Wily Goblin here. I don't think it's a great card, but I could use an extra 2. I could use the extra treasure. It is a pirate, which is relevant. I think we're just gonna... I think we'll do that. I think Pyromancer's the pick here. Siren's Ruse. Likely powerful effect, but I don't know if we have enough blue that we're going to want to really be running that. Oh, another Vanquish. Snap that. Sorry about the noise that I think is coming in. That is a garbage truck outside. And outside I established it's about 10 billion degrees. And while it has cooled off some today, it's still far too warm for me to be closing that window all the way. And that car is just being, or truck is being hecka loud. I guess let's just move the blue cards to the sideboard, except for obviously the Admiral. We've definitely backed into a pretty solid black-red deck, even though I was really looking forward to doing the Maverick Fane thing. We literally just saw nothing, no vampires for like the rest of that pack. Do we want the Menace 1/1 or do we want the Sure Strike? I think we want the Sure Strike. I don't think we're quite all in running the 1/1 level of aggro. It's not even a pirate. If it was a 1/1 pirate, I might think about it. And I would definitely be more inclined to pay the 1/1 first striker. That could be a 2/2. Ooh, Tormentor here, I think. I like dual shot okay, but we have a lot of removal, not a great amount of creatures. And I do really like Storm Tamer, but like I think we're out on naturally being blue. So I think we just take that. Ooh. Do we want another March, or do we just want a hijack? I think we want another March. Ooh, we'll take a dual shot for the side. Ooh, we'll take a Duress. Probably leave that sided, but because like we already get the effect off the freebooter in the main deck if the effect is any good, and then this is still a 1/2 even when it's not. And if there is an opponent who has a load of non-creatures, then we will grab that back in and see if we can turn 1, turn 2 them. Not the worst, definitely not the worst deck we've had going into pack 3. We catch a couple decent pirates here, and we would really like a what's it called? A Pirate's Cutlass would be really good in our deck. Here, this is interesting. I kind of want Freebooter, because I kind of want another 2-mana 2/2, or 2-mana play that's effective. But I also kind of want Treasure Map, and I can't tell if like is this card gonna give us enough strength between this and the March to the Drowned, and like we do have a lot of good cards here. We can have like enough, even though they're not like it's not, they don't have any super powerful individual cards, but we have a lot of solid cards. Is that going to be enough that if we use the card advantage of this, it's going to be better than just having a freebooter? I think we're going to try. Oh, hey, look, it's all the vampires I wanted. Mother, God, son of a. Alright, well, I think we just take Deathless Ancient. Or do we want... The deck, our deck might kind of be able to really make this work. Like, we're pirates, so we can. There's definitely a lot of like, and we have marches to bring back a lot of things. There's definitely a reasonable scenario to be argued that we're going to do a lot of trading and be able to pop this down as like a monster. And a worst case, the downside is it's 2/2, or you know, a 1/1 for 2, and that's not good, but it's not like the worst. Do we want a Schooner here? No, I think we want an Arsonist. He definitely sticks in with what we've been doing here and works well when we march him back. Oh, Pirate's Cutlass, let's go. This is just a windmill right now. It is exactly what we were looking for here. I still don't think Queen's Agent's good. But I mean, looking at the rest of this pack, we've already got a dual shot going, so we don't really need a second one. We have nothing that really gives us value off of Ryle. Ew, do we want to take a Gilded Sentinel? I think that's the answer. I don't like it. I don't want to play it, but I think that was still the correct pick, given the pack we were looking at. I think we gotta just want another 2/2 for consistency, right? Once again, not a lot of great other cards here in the colors I'm trying to play. Nothing that really helps me splash. What? No, seriously though, what? No, wait, can I I really can't splash this because it's double, and I have just no way of doing this other than we're trying to treasure splash it, and that seems abysmal. I guess we just take an S Robert. It hurt. It definitely hurt, but yeah, Unknown Shores, I guess. Swashbuckling. You know, it's been a bad like power level pack when you see a swashbuckling and you're excited. I still really don't want to play Queen's Agent. Like that card still seems pretty terrible. Chalice doesn't work at all in our deck. Why is Rummaging... Like, I get why Rummaging Goblin's not a pirate, because Rummaging Goblin's not a pirate, but why didn't we just rename him and make him a pirate for this set? I think I want the Blight Keeper over the Fire Shrine Keeper. This one is both better as a Keeper finisher and wears both a Pirate's Cutlass and a Mark of the Vampire. You know, not terribly. It's definitely a step above technically a deck. I would definitely say that. I don't think we want just a straight Queen Space Soldier. I don't think that's doing much for us. Even if I got a Cutlass and a Mark of the Vampire, I probably Swashbuckling's probably not amazing here. I only have 2 flyers, so I don't have like a lot of stuff to just strap and go with anyway. And then we top out at 5 and have the treasure map, and definitely feels like a 16 land deck. Do I play an island? That's an interesting question. I've got Freebooter, Lannery Storm. Actually, hold on. I'm looking at this. I'd rather have Swashbuckling than Rummaging Goblin. Okay, sorry. Alright. So, I've got Freebooter, Lannery Storm, the Treasure Map, and the Unknown Shores. I think the Unknown Shores is probably better than an island. Mostly because island can never be used here to help me cast my double red spells, which I have a couple of. But the Unknown Shores still at least lets me do them a turn later. So I definitely do think I want Unknown Shores. So do I want 0 islands, or do I want 1 island with that? For running the island, I'm gonna go 7/7 and an island and an Unknown Shores. That does not seem great. I think because of how terrible this mana base looks, I feel like the question is, do we play Beckett? Because if the mana base is this terrible to play it, is it worth? Yeah, it's probably alright. The creatures in this format are just so tiny in general that if we can give all our pirates +1/+1, I just feel like that's gonna do work. That's gonna do enough. Yeah. Naturally, we want to play first. It is still limited. Last I checked. We will keep this. It's not our fastest hand, but it is decently powerful. It's got the treasure map. It's got the Tormentor. It's got Cutlass to just strap onto him. Even Swashbuckling. Oh, I almost didn't play my treasure map. Two-drop pirate would be our best draw here. Preferably the freebooter, the 1/2. Yeah, okay, well, it is what it is. I'm gonna set a stop on my unkeep step because I think there's a chance I'm gonna scry on my upkeep. depending on what he plays here. Because like if he taps out and makes a creature that can't block this as a 4/4, I think I'm just gonna swashbuckle it and start smashing. Because then I get to scry, put a counter on this, and do that. And that's if I don't top a land. Like if I can't find a land, I'm scrying to find a land because I really want to cast. I prefer to play land, cast Cutlass on Tormentor. Bottom that. Nice. Let's see. If I turn this sideways, I do 4 to him, and then I take, what, 5 back next turn? He's at 16, and I'm at 12. Or I can leave it back, trade with the warrior, and then I've got Drowned. March of the Drowned for it. Feels better to attack. Because he missed his... No, it's not his 4th turn. Not 4th turn yet. Okay. Let's say. He didn't play a land, but no, he did play all his lands. But basically, the Arsonist seems good here if we can trigger it with the attack. Yeah, that seems real good. Because he just got that, went and found himself that forest. So we'll get him to sack a permanent, which he's not going to have a great choice of. It's going to be either one of these creatures. We're not going to... We just want to naked draw a land. Yeah. Oh, I mean... Screw it, right? He can't stop it for 1 green. Smash him down to 10, bring us back to 18. And then, yeah, like... Our biggest worry is Run Aground, I think. That'd probably be one of the worst things he can cast on. I mean, or I guess one of the white removal spells would do work, too. But he can't pounce it. He can't stomp it. Oh, okay. He's got him a raptor. I still don't think I scry here, because I still think Arsonist is one of my better plays. Because if I attack, trade with the Raptor, he draws a card, and his board is this, and I play Arsonist, making him sack something, and I have a Cutlass, I think I'm still in a decent spot. Oh, Captain Storm, eh? That's interesting. If we play Storm and strap Swashbuckling right onto her, then we're going to get in with one of our attackers or pick up some free, like, it does make his Ripjaw Raptor blocks worse. Because if we play Swashbuckling on Tormentor, it becomes an 8/7, he can still quad block it and beat me pretty handily, because I could still... Well, I mean, I could kill 2 things, but I'm trading away three cards for it. He's already getting me. Like I'm opting in an extra card into that trade. Oh, I can't. Oh, I got to attack before I can crack it. Okay. I still think I attack with it anyway, with every intention of marching it back, because I still think it's he doesn't have enough other blockers to make putting Ripjaw Raptor in front of that not a bad idea, because I don't think drawing a card is worth it. I mean, he might think so, and I mean, he might choose to, but I personally don't think it's the best play. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, okay. I was as long as he doesn't play the indestructible, and he didn't, so we're not in a bad spot. I think we cracked this treasure to scry with the treasure map, because then if we scry again next turn, we flip treasure map. So he attacks, he puts speed down to 15 and leaves back the 2/2. Do I want a freebooter here? Probably not, right? I really want a removal spell. I also wanted to see a land on that scry, because if I saw a land on that scry, I don't think I would have to scry here. I think I have to scry here still, because I need the extra treasures. I do definitely need a land this turn. Like, or I needed to definitely draw a land this turn at least. Sure, okay. So I can make Lannery Storm attack, and then if I do that, I can then cash in all of my treasure and play Arsonist after combat, or some amount of my treasure and play Tormentor. Those are better. I mean, if I strap the Swashbuckling onto Lannery Storm and attack, she's a 4/4 that she doesn't have to be blocked, and then he can still attack back pretty decently. So I think I'm just gonna attack with just Lannery. And then make an Arsonist after combat. That's suddenly the biggest thing on the battlefield. I think his correct answer for my arsonist is to sack one of his lands, probably a forest. Though I don't know its entire deck, there's a chance he might need to get to 6 or 7 mana. Or sorry, 7. You know, he might need to be at 6 or get to 7 or 8. But like, because with the weird blue splash, like that could totally be Tishana. I think is the name of the card. Do I need to play the Arsonist here? Or can I get away with playing just Tormentor? It feels very bad to sacrifice all my treasures when I finally flip this Treasure Cove. And when I don't need a ton of mana on each subsequent turn. No blocks. Okay. Because he didn't block, I think I need the Arsonist. He'll discard whatever he doesn't, you know, whatever he's not using. If I make him discard with the Tormentor. And then I've just got a 2/2 that's very easily deal withable. This way I have a 4/4, I take him off a land, so that pushes him away from whatever he's doing. I do have the biggest blocker on the battlefield, including the ability to block the Vanguards and make him lose 4. Okay. Come on, be greedy. Be greedy. I know you want to pay that 4 life. I know you want to. So, and it's a good thing I didn't block the Warrior, because he would have double pumped the Warrior. And if you had blocked the Wayfinder, he single pumps and puts one elsewhere, and yeah, basically the same thing happens. The upside to blocking here, though, is he blocking here is the only way I can make him decide that paying 4 life might be a good idea. Oh, instead he's in a Sheltering Lane, huh? Okay. This is 2 to equip, right? He's still dead if I draw a land. If he doesn't make a creature here. If I just draw a land, I could just win. Ugh, that does not do it. What's the best plan here? Huh. Okay, Huey attacks next turn. So, but the only way I don't die next turn is if I have two blockers and can vanquish something. And I can't kill him this turn because I'm one short. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Because I can get to 7 mana, but not before attacks. Because I don't get this treasure until she goes to attack. And that is unfortunate. So the real question is it better to vanquish now or after he attacks? I should have cast Vanquish on a Vanguard before combat and saw what he did. Saw if he was willing to pay for life. Yeah, that was probably the best play. That was definitely the best play. Okay, well now we just pass and pray. Okay. Okay. We're going to block the Vanguards here to hopefully get him to trigger one of them for the indestructibility. Because we can get him down another, the other 4 health. That makes us live to drawing any creature that's 4 mana or less that we can just cast and swashbuckle and go. At this point, it is probably correct for him to save one of the Vanguards. Love that this dude is just jump shotting. Like, yep. Swish. Well, it's not jump shotting, but just holding that shot out. Okay, well. Any creature does block with the Cutlass. Any creature we can play. Oh god, does he have another creature, really? Ouch. Oh, that's so brutal. Oh. Okay, well. We just needed to find a land a little sooner in that game. We were really strict on the first couple turns. I guess there's a chance I should have taken should have found a way to treasure map a turn earlier. Because I could have had it a turn faster and adjusted my play, and that was probably have been very good. So that was probably correct. I think we should have done that. Other than that, like, we should have done that, and we should have pre-combat tried to destroy one of the vanguards last in that last turn. Before our last turn, our second to last turn before we conceded. We need to bring the dual shot in. Oh, I'm so bad. He had multiple vanguards. Okay, I guess we'll keep that. Though, you know, in a world where this is a dual shot, that's great. Screw it. If we're playing the card, we're playing the card, right? Like, if we're playing Swashbuckling in our deck, we're not going to sit around and not cast Swashbuckling. 3/4 Death Toucher's a pretty good card. Especially with a Vanquish the Weak to back it up. We keep turning sideways because we can't block anyway. Well, we can block and trade 2 for 1, but that's not something we're doing. We will vanquish this, though, if he tries to Prying Blade it before combat to get his extra mana. Nope. Okay. So no vanquish. We ideally wanted to use the vanquish to break up a double block, but if he was spending all of his mana this turn, adding Prying Blade onto Companion, we were just going to murder the Companion and, you know, try to get ahead like that. Oh my god. Raptor again. That spoiled us last time. If he ever played a 4/5, the 6/5 wins that game. The 6/5 Lifelinger. We never cast that Swashbuckling in the end either, which is kind of annoying. We could have stuck it on the 6/5, made it an 8/7, and that would have had us, you know, kill another one of its creatures, kind of buy another turn halfway. Huh. That's going to be pretty good as a flash kill the Raptor Companion in terms of keeping this race from sliding out of hand. Because that's what it was it was definitely threatening to do there. Wait, he binned the Ripjaw Raptor? He really needs mana. I didn't even realize that. I'm looking out of the graveyard. I'm like, I'm feeling like it's in the reveal zone. Okay, well that means... Yeah, what is going on? You're almost certainly prying blading. Yep. And I'm vanquishing. For the same reasons I said last turn, except I have even more of a reason to say he desperately needs mana. Because he just binned a goddamn Ripjaw Raptors? And then next turn, when he goes for it on the companion, we can play the paladin. Now he's like, oh no, is he going to do it again? Yeah, he's still got to do it. Yep. Yep, you're fine, buddy. You can go to attacks. There's nothing to worry about. There's literally no cards in the format that are, common or uncommon, that are really going to fuck you here. Nice. That land is good. That land is so good. That land basically wins the game. If we attack with both creatures, and he makes some sort of blocker to trade with one, I definitely march to the drown back the paladin, right? And just flash that in right away. It's like a 3/3. And keep the threat up. Hey, we got there. So, when our opponent doesn't draw enough mana to play his spells and has to, get rid of his Ripjaw Raptor on an Explore trigger, we're in a good spot. We can win those games. That said, I would love to have a Demolish right now, as usual. So I would love to just spike off some of his ugly 3-color setup, I say, as I run an island out there. March seemed good as usual there, but dual shot I think is going to be very good. Come on, buddy. What is the sideboard plan you've got? I mean, I guess do something about my strapping enchantments, but if you had instant speed removal, you'd be playing it. Oh, okay. Yeah, we'll keep that. 1 drop, 2 drop, whatever drop. Bring back junk that we just got murdered drop. It's exactly the kind of hand we're looking for. Oh, and the captain? Two mana haste creature, 3 mana haste creature. Like, let's go. Oh, we're definitely okay with that. I was going to be okay with that. I was ready to say that we were okay with that if he, was even if he stops and is willing to what's it called, pay the 4 life. We're definitely okay with that if he's just letting us trade it straight up. This is interesting because I can't if I can't attack with Lannery and Heartstopper. So I can attack with Lannery. I think that's what we do. I think we play Lannery and just attack with Lannery because I get just a treasure token. Oh no, we can attack with both because I get just a treasure token. Haha. That's fine. Oh yeah, that's exactly what we wanted to see. Oh yeah. We got the Admiral, folks. And the exact season mana to cast it. Bottom. I love the art on the Admiral's little like assistants, like the three pirates that make up the part here about the card. Oh my goodness, it's like that. That card just runs around shutting down decks. Card is way better than it looks on paper. So I say, do I block if he attacks? I was like, wait, no, I definitely do not. I pray that he attacks. Oh, oh, that is rough. That is rough. He just strapped that dumbass Prime Blade onto there. I think I might hang him for a turn. He didn't do anything last turn other than add the Prying Blade onto the Riptail, so I'm not really falling further behind. So I don't feel really pressured to march back Captain Lannery. Oh, Castaways. We'll get there 1 damage at a time with a Heartstopper if we have to. Well, we do get to play an arsonist here. He is going to just sacrifice a land, but it does give us a 4/4, which does let us turn that 4/4 sideways. Ooh. What the? What are we doing here, buddy? Oh wait, it's not even a 4/4, it's a 5/5. I forgot. The Admiral. The Admiral. That's fine with us. That finally gives us the double target for March. It is unfortunate that we're out of mana, but oh, that's pretty good too. Give me those back. This card is such bonkersness. Give me that back. Now, if he's smart, I think he's probably... It's interesting. I think he wants to get rid of the captain. Yeah, I think he wants to just make me sack the treasure. Because I think the other scenarios are not good for him. What you got, buddy? Please be playing half. Yes, please play half of Rival Herald's Boon. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, we're cool with that. We'll do it the whole way with the hard stopper. I don't care. No, hopefully he doesn't have an answer for another arsonist, and that'll do most of the work here. Interesting. To block the hard stopper, I get it, but what happens when I attack with the arsonist next turn? What? Huh? Okay. If you want to hand me 4 life, I'll take it. I'm not letting you get a treasure. That place screamed, I want a treasure to cast something. That's fine. That's fine. Yep, we have a 7/7 lifelinker. Do something about it. I did tell him to do something about it. I did ask him to do something about it. He did. He did something about it. So he kept the armor sword on top. That's good to know. That is fine. Sure. I'm not double blocking here and there. Like, I was stopping him from getting it earlier, but this is a lot better for us. So we vanquish that. I said we vanquish that. Hey, Cutlass! GG! Whew! That was fun. Okay. Yeah. Admiral Beck and Brass. Like I said, it did seem that if you just give pirates +1/+1 running around in this format, I mean, that's definitely pretty good. Yes, I'll play first. Yeah, we'll keep that. Not as good as our last hand, because it doesn't have the heart stopper, but in fact, there's a chance we just Paladin turn 2, just to get ourselves a Tormentor raid. I'm not sure. Let's see what we draw here. I think we do. I think we're just going to flash this in at the end of its turn here. Maybe not. I don't really want to make a 1/1 that just trades with his 1/1 and gives him a 3/3. I think it's better just, yeah, let's make a Tormentor here. And if he attacks with the Radical Hatchling, we do not block. What is with these just 3-color? Yes, our deck has a splash, but we've seen a handful of just straight 3-color out the gates so far. don't think I attack here. I think I just play the castaways. Because I could attack and sure strike, but that doesn't seem really good. I'd rather have these two guys back, and then have the block for whatever trick he plays. Oh, cancel that. I want to block with this guy. Even if he just wants the 3/3, he could have the 3. Like you did your work. You got your 3/3. I have sure strike to beat said 3/3. So. Do I want a 2/2? Or do I think I can do better? I mean, I think I can do better, of course, but realistically, screw it. We're going to let him attack us and see if we can't find some good way to set up a bunch of creature deaths and be a sure strike and find a way to get a good paladin. Or we could just lose to 1 with the wind on a flyer. On a 4/4 because we can't vanquish the weak that 4/4. That is wonderful. Look at this guy's deck. This is frustrating. Okay. Do we even have an answer for that? I don't think so. We have to turn up the heat. Oh, that's a very good draw for us right now. Because we definitely needed the artifact. Turn on the accelerator. Put the foot on the floor, and let's see what we can do here. Really? He's got the dowsing dagger too? With the instant transform. Oh, man. Oh, man, I'm tilted. Yep, that was... We went from 0 to tilt in record time. And then he can still cast something. This is... bull. This mana base and what just happened to me, I'm not okay with. I'm not okay with what just happened to me. Not okay. And he's got the Blossom Dryad for the Lost Veil. I'm not okay with what's happening. This is the biggest pile of bull. That doesn't win us the game. That doesn't win us the game. And neither does that. Okay. Okay. If it's like that, it's like that. What are our answers here? Not have him get to put it on a damn 4/4? We have a billion ways to stop it if it's only a 3-mana thing. We have no other flyers. Or a 3-power thing, not a 3-mana thing. We have no other flyers. We have go fast. We have keyword go fast and keyword get whipped on, I guess. We bring in duress, I guess. I don't think we go like with some terrible blue package. That seems bad. to play Depth's Desire and Run Aground. I think the rest is just going to get an effect similar for us without absolutely monstrosizing our mana further. I just lose if I don't draw more lands. Oh, come on. Well, here we are. Maybe we take a freebooter look. He kept a no land hand, and we're gonna take his only relevant spell. Well, we took a relevant spell. Jesus, this guy just all in on the BS flying plan. Just like playing blue. Like it looks like he was splashing blue. Oh, let's. Splashing blue and playing the Cobbled Wings. Both the 1/1 seems bad right now, and there's no chance I'm going to get it any bigger anytime soon. Yep, we just casually drew every color of mana for 4 turns. Yep, that happened. I'm not gonna. I definitely owe the. I definitely owe the deck one, I guess. He wants to cast the Brazen Buccaneers? That doesn't seem good. I still would have just played the Forest and cast the... He's not even casting the Brazen Buccaneers. Why the hell did he play the Territory? We know what's in his hand. Huh? Not bad. We definitely want to make another pirate in the Goblin here because that puts us online for stealing stuff with Beckett. And that's where we want to be. Let's say he attacks with Ceratops, which would be totally greedy of him. I'm not going to lie. I'll admit that. But let's say he doesn't. And then he leaves back something that's 3 power or less to block. The game is over. Like, I turn all the creatures sideways, and I snatchy the 4/4, and yeah, we're just no blockers. Instead, he's just got the Raptor again, just casually has the Raptor again. The rest feels god awful right now. Like, I could cast it, but yep, okay. So he's got a mountain and a forest in his hand. Problem is he's got Sure Strike mana up. And we decided it was a good idea to not duress last turn. Take 8. We cash Vanquish. So if we top deck another Vanquish, or some other way to deal with the Bucks, we're in business. Okay, that doesn't do it. We're gonna duress. Check for combat tricks like we should have last turn. We didn't last turn, so here we are. If we attack with everything, he has to block. And then we can make a Bloodcraze Paladin Chumper. And then we still lose, right? But what if we don't attack? If we don't attack, we can double block something and then make a Chumper. We chump the 4/4. He doesn't make a blocker, and we top deck Lannery Storm and win. Anybody? I'm down. Who's down? Castaways doesn't do it. Doesn't have haste. It doesn't. It just. All right. Well. What blue card is this guy playing? Opt and One with the Wind? Like, frustrating splash to watch happen to you. Oh, no, 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 no. We've got to make him choose between either killing the Admiral or getting his cobbled wings. I almost split him up and gave him both. We definitely lose that. Really? Really? What the fuck? What an asshole. What a fucking asshole. John Crispy, if you're out there, suck my... Okay, we're going on. Like, what a douche. What a douche. What a douche. I've got no cards in hand. Just fire it off. Why are we going to combat? Why go to combat? You would never do that in real life. Classic, like, that's the number one, is this thing I'm doing asshole-ish. Would you do it in real life? No. You would never in a million years go to attackers or somebody with no cards in hand, wait while they figured out their blocks, and then fire off an unfriendly fire. Never in a million years. Like, what an asshole. That guy can go, like, yeah. That is such, just such a pile. Like, this is a very loose keep, by the way. I saw the treasure map and I was like, yeah, we'll be alright. But, like, that's obviously not the case. Definitely should have kept this. I was still so tilted from that last guy. Because I was just, like, casually rolling in outs both games. Oh, wait, no. Sorry. Not a land. As much as I love you, Lannery. Hey, it's a land. It's not the right land. But oof. I should just pause the video next time and walk off my tilt. Because I insta-queued again because of the video. But man, this is a bad keep. Just defensively bad. Not a red mana. Hey! What bad keep? What are we talking about? This keep was fine. It'll be fine. We now do have every color of land and a treasure map that's about to flip. So, I mean, not kidding when I say it should be alright. That's fine if he wants to do that. Do I want that? Yeah, probably. No, probably not. No, I don't think I want that. Ooh, Heartstopper is good. Well, that attack is very interesting. I think I just want a sure strike here, right? Lets me keep all my treasure, and it makes it so we're not trading and I don't take any from his trample. I think that was correct. Ha! Well then. I guess that's a card. It's totally a fair card. That card isn't ridiculous at all. Jesus Christmas. What do I do? Nope, that wasn't what I was hoping for. Why does this untap the creature as a repeatable effect? Like, I get that's what a threaten does, but the fact that you can repeat this effect means that, like, untapping that creature is just bonkers. Because there's no good way to do it. I can't attack and make it so the creature can't block, and then if I leave everything back untapped, he just takes my best blocker. So I don't know what I did that made this grayed out, but that just makes it even more intimidating. What? What? Why are you... Why? 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 And then you're not going to even attack with the crew? Why? Could have just stole my creature, attacked with everything. Okay, then. Still better just to not make the Pyromancer, right? That's just 3 more damage that hits me in the face. Can't really swashbuckle either. And I might as well attack, because even if I leave it back, he can just, like, turn that. There's no sequence of plays that my hand has that allows me to beat a captivating crew if I don't draw some removal. Like, I could look at this. We could talk about this for a while, and whether or not playing the Pyromancer is good or not. But the question is, like, do I draw removal? Because if I don't, it doesn't matter. I can't beat that card right now. Not with this hand. No way. Guess we have to make the creature just to not just die next turn. Come on, buddy. Yeah, this game is not hard for you to win. Please! Please, you're so close to fucking up. Yeah, okay. We're definitely dead to something else, but... Unless he just messed up. Come on, buddy. Tell me you just messed up. Nope. Like I said, no chance. And he gets the... At least this guy's deck is good. That last guy, I should have crushed. Yeah, okay then. The heck do I do? I get destroyed basically by that deck. Captivating Crew is so good. It is a little unbelievable. Mostly that we had the card in our deck once and never got to cast it. Maybe cast it one time when we were already winning a game. One hand, the hand has nothing. On the other hand, yeah, no, it just does nothing. Oh my god! Can we just get a little bit of luck? A little bit of luck. We're nowhere near being able to play that. Can't even put that on top. One of the best cards in our deck. Whew. So, looks like it's going to be another 1-2, folks. Oh, wait a second. Freebooter into Tormentor. Start of a real curve. Okay. What's worse for us? Probably the Cutlass. The Cutlass just repeatedly kicks our butt. Where we can go, hey, no, the Dinosaur Stampede is coming, and play around that. Yeah, you play it till Lolly's died. He discards a land, I think, based on his hand, or maybe the Stampede, depending on his curve. Definitely happy to trade the Tormentor for it. Our deck has we've got the marches to get back pirates, so we're happy with them going to the graveyard. And at some point, that Tillinolli's Night will get turned on. It'll be much harder for us to block. So, ew, rigging runner. Oh, the Admiral. If we top deck a mountain, we're not in the worst spot ever. We're going to block the Tillinolli's Night, so if he stampedes, he doesn't just get it free. Oh, but if he sure strikes, I guess that works. Cheapers. I was thinking about swashbuckling up the freebooter, but like that doesn't get me ahead in this race, especially with him having the Stampede in hand. So I think I'm just gonna make the Heartstopper, because perhaps I can use the freebooter later as part of a Beckett Brass play. We're like 1 or 2 pirates from Beckett Brass being very good in the deck, which is kind of the problem. Just 1 or 2. Oh, that's pretty good. If we slowed him down to just rigging runner, that is a very good outcome for us. Oh, nice. This is the second time we've done the every color Beckett Brass where we've had the unknown shores as the colorless. I have to keep attacking because I can't really block because of the Stampede. There's no reason to leave the freebooter back when it just gets wrecked. Can we just take this though, or do we have to start blocking? What are our odds on top decking a 2-cost or less pirate that we can attack with, or Lannery? I think we just put the Heartstopper on the hatchling. So it forces the Stampede out now if he wants to trade with it. And that means he can't use it to give trample or like anything else later. We got blockers again. Hey, look at that. Our blockers are way less good again. Look at that. He's got no cards in hand. So if I just put that there, he can't kill me this turn. Can't just kill me next turn, though, obviously. Yeah. But so I just need to top deck a land. Because then I can force him to block with Rigging Runner. Or we steal the munitions. Or I guess we steal the Rigging Runner. Oh my god, I'm so bad. I didn't tap. I tapped wrong. I tapped my mana wrong. I am the worst. I am so bad. Oh no, I am so bad. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okie dokie then. Oh my god. Oh my god, I deserve to lose that match. Well, Lannery Storm is good. Admiral Beck and Brass is fine. Mostly I just suck. I can't believe I tapped my mana like that. There was no reason to tap my mana like that. Why would I tap my mana like that? Alright, whatever. Anyway, so this was sad and utterly sad. Yeah. Sounds about right. Join me tomorrow maybe for another draft. This is not my format. Peace.